Okay, good afternoon. I'm going to teach you about the introduction to nutrition and diet therapy. As you can see in your screen, Jesus said, I am the bread of life. He that comes to me shall never hunger, and he that believeth on me shall never thirst. So, in the Bible, uh, the bread states about life. So, any person who can eat bread will sustain his own life. But in biblical pattern, based on spirituality, anyone who believes in the Lord Jesus Christ will never be hunger and will never be thirst anymore because of satisfaction. Even our body needs the bread of life to sustain us spiritually. Based on my experience, any person who are sick and has a strong faith can recover from any illnesses, from any diseases because of faith. Because faith can strengthen the body. Faith can help you sustain and give energy, give strength primarily to your mental health, to your perspective in life. That's why most people who recover from diseases are those who have a strong faith. Okay, so let's proceed with our topic for today about introduction to nutrition. So, what is the definition of nutrition? Based on the first concept, nutrition is the study of nutrients in food, how the body uses them, and the relationship between diet, health, and diseases. Nutritionists use the ideas from molecular biology, biochemistry, and genetics to understand how nutrients affects the human body. It is the nutrients that sustain our cells. We all know that every part or every human organ is composed of multiple cells or several cells that needs nutrition as well. Without proper nutrition, each form or each cells will not sustain, will not help it provide energy, provide strength, or provide life support in order to maintain balance or equilibrium. Another definition is the biochemical and physiological process by which an organism uses food to support its life. It includes ingestion, absorption, assimilation, biosynthesis, catabolism, and excretion. The science that studies the physiological processes of nutrition is called nutritional science. If you will see in the definition, there is ingestion, absorption, assimilation, biosynthesis, catabolism, and excretion is the process in which food is being used by the body. Without this process, then the food we eat will not sustain the life, will not sustain every parts of the organ, and particularly the different cell or multiple cells of your body. We all need nutrition in order for us to maintain life, to provide balance or equilibrium in our body. So when you say equilibrium, kindly note it down. It means balance. Okay? So let's proceed. So nutrition and diet therapy pertains to the following definition. Nutrition, which include digestion, metabolism, circulation, and elimination. Digestion is the process in which food are being break down by your body. Metabolism is the process in which it is being used or break down into the smallest part in which are being extracted to be utilized by your body. So we need to remember the different the digestive organs, okay, from mouth until to anus. So part of your uh, learning is to remember the anatomy of digestion. So that would be my assignment. So from the mouth, the anus, what are those parts involved in the digestive system needed by nutrition to be processed? Another definition is the nutritional status, which refers to the state of one's nutrition. So when you say nutritional status, it means the state of one's nutrition. If a person is have a good nutritional status, you can easily define or see in the body of a person, in his characteristic, the way he move, the way he play, the way he use his intellect is part of the nutritional status. It means his performance or total performance being a person or being a human being. Then wellness. That is the state of good health with optimal body function. So when a person is in a state of wellness, it means the person is having a good health or performing an optimal body function. So, to perform a body function like different activities like working, running, swimming, or even thinking requires good nutrition. Without proper nutrition, those functions will not be performed well. Okay? Then let's proceed with nutrition that plays a large role in determining number one, height, weight, strength, skeletal and muscle development, physical agility, resistance to disease, appetite, posture, complexion, mental ability, and emotional and psychological health. Those things are needed by the body. So nutrition can improve one's height. So that's why if the person has an inadequate nutrition, sometimes they not grow well. So sometimes some of them are maliit, mababa. Okay? And if the person performs or having a good nutrition, so they have an increased weight. But if the person have a poor nutrition, they have a lower weight, particularly in strength, as well as in the skeletal and muscle development. You can see a weak person or not properly nourished person by means of his skeletal and muscle development, including physical agility. Physical agility is the capacity of a person to perform well in uh, in all circumstances, even in play or when they have a good maneuver of his own body. Then any person have a good nutrition is resistant to any form of disease. They can build immune response easily to prevent any diseases. And if a person is nutritious, having a good nutrition, he have a good appetite. But if a person have a poor nutrition, then he has a poor appetite. Posture also could determine that the person is having a good nutrition by through his uh, performing all activities and by moving, okay, by standing. You can easily define a person is having nutrition by means of posture. As well in complexion, if the person is having a good skin, smooth, no wrinkles, no skin diseases, then you could easily determine that the person has a good nutrition. Even in mental ability, most person who have a good sustenance in nutrition have a good mental ability. They can think well. But the person who's having poor mental ability, sometimes it is connected to their nutritional status or wellness. Even emotional and psychological health. Okay? A person can be affected by means of the way he eat and the way food is being served. Example, if you have a dry fish every day, if you eat dried fish every day, yung tuyo, okay? Do you think you will have a good emotional or psychological health? Maybe you will have a high blood pressure every day because of the food you eat. Next, the immediate effects of good nutrition includes healthy appearance, good attitude, proper sleep and bowel habits, high energy level, enthusiasm, freedom from anxiety. So these immediate effects can be seen to anyone who have a good nutrition. Example is healthy appearance. A person have a healthy nutrition will have a healthy appearance. When you say good nutrition, it means balance. Okay? Balanced food, balanced macronutrients, balanced micronutrients, as well as the different minerals needed by the body. And it can develop a good attitude because he eat properly with proper sustenance of good nutrition. And a person also will have a good sleep and a good bowel habits. If the person is having a poor bowel habits, it signifies that the person is having poor nutrition or inadequate nutrition or lacking something in his food being served to him every day. If a person is having a good nutrition, he have a high energy level. So you can see easily to anyone who is having a good nutrition by means of his characteristic. Okay? Person is having enthusiasm. He having a good energy in performing every task in his life, in the daily activities. And most of them have freedom from anxiety. It means based on Maslow's hierarchy of needs, the satisfaction of the physical body is the first and stable, the first level of the hierarchy. If the person is having or well sustained in the lower level of physical needs, then he will have a good social life, okay? He have a good energy, he have a good socialization, and so forth. And that would be the immediate effect of good nutrition to anyone, to every person. Next, good nutrition may delay or prevent the following. Example, hypertension or the high blood pressure, atherosclerosis, osteoporosis that prevented by good nutrition. Malnutrition can be prevented also by good nutrition, obesity, and anemia. If your neighbor tells your doctor has placed her on a high protein diet with iron supplement based on her diet, which of the above illness is her medical problem? This is the question. If your neighbor tells your her doctor has placed her on high protein diet with iron supplement based on her diet, which of the above illness is her medical problem? So kindly search that and answer this using your messenger. Okay, essential nutrients. So every person needs all these essential nutrients. It composed of chemical elements found in food, used by the body to perform body function. Nutrients in food replace those used by the body, and essential nutrients are divided into 6 groups. So those nutrients, as I said, is needed by the body to perform well, to function well. So no other nutrients can be replaced by anyone except by those nutrients that is essential to your body, and these are the 6 groups. So the essential nutrients are divided into two category, macronutrients and micronutrients. So, one of your assignment is to determine the macronutrients needed by the body and the micronutrients needed by the body. With it, I provided you the sample format or template in which you will write all your activities related to nutrition and diet therapy. So write the macronutrients in the first column, and in the second column, write the function of each macronutrients. Also, you need to determine the macronutrients, okay? The different macronutrients, and on the second column, you will write the function of those macronutrients. That would be assignment. Okay, you can provide your answer this week. Okay, the first one, the macronutrients is carbohydrates. Okay, so carbohydrates is the major source of energy. So other example is starch or sugar. That is the most or simple example of carbohydrates. Carbohydrates is easily digested, grow well in most climates, keep well without refrigeration. Okay, example na source of carbohydrates are bread, cereals, pasta, crackers, potatoes, corn, fruits, sugar, and syrup. So, cellulose is another form of carbohydrates which is indigestible. Carbohydrates provides bulk. Example is bran, whole grain cereals, fibrous fruit, and veggies. Okay, or vegetable. So, carbohydrates are can be found in many forms of plants. Okay? So next is fats. Another macronutrients is fats or the lipids. Okay? Aids in absorption of fat-soluble vitamins. So another term is lipids. Okay? It is a concentrated form of energy. When carbohydrates is not available and there is a stored fats in your body, so the body converts fats into energy as to be utilized by your body in the form of energy. So there are saturated fats which are found in animal products such as butter, cheese, whole milk, ice cream, cream, and fatty meats, and oils such as coconut, palm, and palm kernel oils. So lipids also help in maintaining body temperature by providing insulation. Since fat is formed in the outside part of your body underneath your skin, so this insulate your body in case of cold weather. So it insulate you and help you to keep warm your body because warm or temperate temperature or the what you call this the balance of energy in the body by maintaining health or heat, sorry. So it also helps in cushion organs and bones. So fats or lipids are protective parts of your body to protect the internal organs of your body during any accidents or any bump or from the heat as well. So it provides also flavor to meals. Okay? Some people or particularly Filipino people are fan of eating fats. Okay? Particularly yung mga taba ng baboy. Okay? So when it is being fried and there is an oil from it, they use it as a flavor from rice being used or being eaten as served during meals. So let's continue about fats. So the main source of fats are butter, margarine, oils, creams, fatty meats, cheese, and egg yolk. So it is classified as saturated or polyunsaturated fat. So those are the two classifications, saturated and unsaturated fat. So one example is cholesterol. It is a fatty substance found in body cells and animal fats. Example is eggs, meat, shellfish, buttercreams, cheese, milk, and organ meats. Cholesterol is needed by the body, but in the form that it is being used in bulk or in increase of cholesterol is not good in your body because it creates many diseases. Cholesterol, there is an enough level of cholesterol in our body, and in excess of cholesterol, it will create disease in the body in the form of hypertension, heart diseases, so and many more. So excess cholesterol is believed to contribute to atherosclerosis or the hardening of the vein. So another macronutrient is protein. So number one is carbohydrates. Number two is fats, and last is protein. So those are the three macronutrients. So it builds and repair body tissue and provide heat and energy. When those two, carbohydrates and fats, are being used by the body, and the remaining stock being in your body is protein, then it also can be converted by your body into heat and energy. Protein also help makes antibodies. So that is also one function of proteins. It can make up to 22 amino acids, or 9 are essential amino acids needed by your body. The main source complete protein, meat, fish, milk, cheese, and eggs are always available in the market, and most of you are fan of eating this food as your source of protein. Since you are young, okay, you are being served with foods with those followings. That's why every one of you grow at your age, grow at the level of your height. Incomplete proteins are cereals, soybeans, dry beans, peas, and peanuts. Most of the vegetarian can sustain the protein needed by the body through vegetable protein, such as mentioned, cereal, soybeans, dry beans, peas, and peanuts. Many persons can survive without eating protein from animal source, such as chicken, egg, pork, or fish. Okay, many people can survive without eating animal proteins. So, vitamins. Okay, vitamins is part of the micronutrients. So, organic compounds that are essential to life. It regulates body function, repairs body tissues. Only a small amount required. Well-balanced diet provides required vitamins. Even you don't have vitamins or capsules, vitamins, uh, fruits and other source are containing vitamins as well. So if you are very careful in what you are eating, so you will not require any additional medicine for vitamins, because your food also have vitamins as part of the content of these, such as like carrots, green pepper, uh, wheat, tomato. Okay, so based on the example given on the screen, carrots are giving you a vitamin A, green pepper are giving you vitamin C, as well as in guava. The wheat also gave you vitamin B and E, okay, who are very important as part of normal life to increase resistance from any form of diseases. Vitamin E is known for anti-aging, okay? And vitamin B is known for maintaining your muscles, okay, to prevent twitching of your muscles or cramping of your muscles. So with proper vitamin, then it will sustain your health. So in excess or deficiency can cause poor health with these vitamins. Then water soluble or fat soluble, it is divided into two categories, water soluble and fat soluble. We will discuss this more in detail as we go along this subject. So since this is an overview, so only minimal discussions are being taken in this point. Someone who eats fats pre-diet could become deficient in fat-soluble vitamins. This is based on study. So minerals are included in micronutrients. So inorganic, non-living elements found in all body tissues regulate body functions. It builds and repair body tissues. They include calcium, phosphorus, sodium, potassium, iron, iodine, fluorine, and others. So each mineral has its own function needed by the body. Example, calcium is needed by your body to strengthen your bone. Okay? Sodium is needed your body to maintain balance of water. Okay? Increased sodium in the body will create water retention, and decreased sodium in body will uh, maintain, or enough sodium will maintain the balance of water in your body. Potassium is needed by your muscle. Iron is needed by your blood in order to retain or to maintain the balance of the color of your blood or the color of your skin. Okay, that provides redness or what you call this pinkish color of your skin. Okay, fluorine will provide you protection from your teeth or bones. Minerals also found in all body tissues because it is needed by your cells. It is essential for digestion. Without minerals, many foods will not be digested properly. Make up of the most of blood plasma. Most of the minerals are the components of your blood plasma, which is enough to sustain the whole body. Then it also helps body tissue absorb nutrients by its function, and it helps move waste material through your body. So minerals is very important, or soft nutrients needed by the body. So average person should drink 6 to 8 glasses of water a day. So those are the components needed by your body based on nutrient requirements. So it includes water. Water also consists of many minerals. So that's why every person are required to eat 6 to 8 glass of water. If you will notice to yourself, if you did not drink properly up to 6 to 8 glass of water, you could check your urine output. If there is a tantamount smell or bad smell on your, or what you call this, uremic smell of your urine, okay, urea, it's smell urea, it means that you are dehydrated. It means you are lacking of water in your body, and you are prone to have urinary tract infection. That's why the only solution to avoid urinary tract infection is by maintaining 6 to 8 or up to 10 glass of water a day, so that you will liquefy your body or maintaining the alkalinity of your body. If there is low supply of water in your body, then your body will become acidic. That's why many smells appears in your body as a form of or by the lacking of supply of water. Take note, water is a natural balancer of the body. If you eat foods which is more than required by your body, water is a good solution to maintain its balance because in excess of water, it will be excreted through urine to maintain balance. So all those nutrients or in excess of those waste product in your body by can be excreted via urine. So if you want to maintain or to avoid urinary tract infection, so you need to maintain at least 6 to 8 or up to 10 glass of water a day. So let's proceed with the utilization of nutrients. By the way, we are only studying the concept of nutrients or nutrition in our body. So let's proceed with the definition of digestion. Digestion is the breakdown of food we eat by mechanical or chemical process and by peristalsis. So peristalsis, as we recall, what is peristalsis? Could you recall peristalsis? That is the movement of your bowels in your body as part of your digestive system. It helps to metabolize, it helps to digest, it helps to break down foods in your body in order to get the nutrients required by your different organ, particularly your body itself. So mechanical is by chewing your food, and chemical is by uh, releasing chemicals from your body or releasing uh, 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 hydrochloric acid as a form of chemical that is used being by your body to break down or to metabolize the content of the food you eat. Another definition is absorption. It is the process of taking in nutrients by the body. When the food is being eaten or introduced to your body, so it is being absorbed in your bowel. When it goes to your gastric mucosa or in your gastric or digestive system, particularly in your small to large intestine, from your colon, from the ascending to transverse to the descending colon to the small intestine until it goes out to your anus, to your rectum. So all those nutrients are being absorbed by your body. Most absorption occurs in the small intestine and water, salt, and sometimes vitamins in large intestine. So another definition is the metabolism. It is the use of nutrients by the body and measured by basal metabolic rate or the BMR. So when the body is being absorbed, it is followed by metabolism. It is the way how nutrients is being used or being measured by your body through basal metabolic rate. Okay? Then let's proceed with measuring food energy. Okay? One definition we should know is the calorie. The calorie is the amount of heat produced during metabolism. When the body is being absorbed and heat is being produced, the caloric intake is being metabolized. That's why when you walk, when you take a bike, okay, when you exert effort to utilize your energy, then it is forming a heat, and that is what is being burned by your body is the calorie. Okay? So food is also measured by the contents using caloric content. Then most people use an average of 3,500 calories a day. So it's depending on the content of food being utilized by your body. So as we go along, we will measure food intake of each person by means of calorie. So to lose weight, a person must take in fewer calories than are burned. So to burn calories, you need to exert effort. Okay? And by exerting effort or burning energy or burning calories, so every person can lose weight. That's why it's being specified to maintain your body weight, you must at least exert effort by 30 minutes walk a day. That not is not ordinary walk. Sometimes you need to walk with uh, with a little power more than ordinary walk so that you could burn calories. Then another one, by measuring food energy, you need to gain weight. A person must take in more calories than the body uses. So that should be a balance. So if you take 3,500 calories a day and you want to maintain your body weight, you should also exert effort by maintaining exercise a day. If there is no exercise and you are taking 3,500 calories, the tendency of your body is to grow or to gain weight. But if you want to maintain, so you need to exert effort in order to burn those 3,500 calories a day. So our body uh, is like a comfort room. Okay? If you give in, then you must flush those content in order to maintain balance. Okay? So that's why if you don't want to gain weight or to maintain your energy, you must maintain at least 1,800 calories every day. That is to sustain your daily activities. But if you eat more than 1,800 calories and you don't have many activities, then there is a tendency to gain weight. Write question and use the website to find answer. Put it in your MS Word and submit in Neo MLS. Okay? So I will provide you the drop box in submitting your answer to the following question. So I will give you this in your drop box, this question, so that you could answer it well using our template. So, first question is, what is a low residue diet? Okay. Someone with chronic esophageal reflux would be placed on what kind of diet? Yan. These are part of our study. Could a diabetic can have a chicken broth? Okay. Chicken broth is yung sabaw ng manok or nor chicken cube. What is not allowed on low residue diet? Okay. Or low fiber diet. So what is not allowed? Then someone with hyperthyroidism would be on the what type of diet? So you need to discover this thing because this is part of your skills being a nurse when you are having a patient in medicine or in surgery. What diet would be appropriate for someone with dentures? Okay? So you need to answer this before we tackle the next topic. Okay. Can you have 7 up on a clear liquid diet? Okay. A client wakes up during the night and asks for something to eat. The nurse aide should, okay, what the nurse aide should do when a patient wakes up during the night? What would be the possible reason? If a person was retaining fluid, what diet would be ordered? Okay, there is a fluid retention in the body of a person. What would be the appropriate diet for this person? So as an expert nurse, you should also determine this. If someone just had surgery the next day, what diet would they like be on? Okay, as I said on previous discussion, when a person is having surgery, what would be the code? Then another question is to prevent dehydration of the client. The nurse aide should, okay, so if the patient is dehydrated, as I said earlier, what would be the next possible solution to maintain hydration of the body of the patient? Next and last is a patient with healing wound would most likely be put on what type of diet? Okay? So healing, it means your body tissue need to recover. And what are the macronutrients needed in order to recover the body from healing? So I suppose you have time to research on those questions in order for you to learn the management of nutrition to our patient. Okay? So just look the drop box in which this your answer will be submitted. Now, let's proceed with diet therapy. So these are part of diet therapy, the therapeutic diets. So you can view the different meaning or definition of these therapeutic diets on the given site. Okay, so that it will help you better understand what we are being discussed today. So number one is regular diet, diabetic diet, high calorie diet, fat restricted diet, protein diet, low residue diet, liquid diet, low calorie diet, low cholesterol diet, sodium restricted diet, bland diet, and soft diet. All this diet will be you will be encountered this on hospital setting when you are handling patient. This is part of doctor's order. Okay, for the meantime, since these are introduction for nutrition and diet therapy, so I want you to search those the definition of those cholesterol so that it will retain in your mind the classification of the different therapeutic diet. So did you know that patient undergo surgery follows diet pattern? So ito yung diet pattern. So nothing per orem NPO, that is before surgery. Then clear liquid diet after plateaus is being observed. Okay. Liquid diet, okay, that is 1 to 2 days after normal BM when there is a bowel movement. Okay. Bowel movement can be determined using by hearing the peristaltic movement or the peristalsis of the bowel using your stethoscope. Next is soft diet. So 2 to 3 days normal bowel movement. And diet as tolerated. Sorry, that is there is as diet as tolerated. So upon full recovery. So when this is the process of diet or diet pattern or diet program when the person undergo surgery. So you can see flow from nothing per orem to diet as tolerated in which a full diet is being served. Thank you for listening and I hope you enjoy or you have the proper overview of nutrition, how it is being conducted, and how it is being needed by the body or what will be tackled in this subject. Thank you and God bless you. Okay, just follow me and like my video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you very much and God bless.